Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Kelly and this is Yaya Simple Living. I'm super excited for the video that I have for you guys today. So what I have for you today is a frosted cookie butter cookie. And it is quite possibly the best cookie you will ever taste. And I'm actually gonna do it two different ways because I wanna show you the difference chilling your dough makes. So I made one batch where I did not chill the dough before baking, and then I made a second batch where I chilled the dough before baking. So they both have the exact same ingredients in them, it's just that one is chilled overnight and the other is baked immediately. So if this sounds like something that'll interest you, go ahead and come along and let's... Okay guys, so I'm gonna do the unchilled version of the cookie first. And for that, we are going to cream 1 stick of butter with brown sugar until it is light and fluffy. I do like to periodically scrape down the sides of the bowl just to make sure that everything is incorporated. Once the butter and brown sugar are light and fluffy, I'm going to add 1 egg and some vanilla extract and let that continue mixing. And once that is mixed together, we are going to add flour, we're going to add salt, baking powder, and cornstarch. And we're going to mix that until it is all incorporated. And again, we may have to scrape down the sides periodically just to make sure that everything gets incorporated. So once everything is incorporated, we are going to scoop our cookies onto a cookie sheet. And I'm using a Silpat liner on my cookie sheet. You can use parchment paper just so that they don't stick. And then once you get them all scooped on, you're going to press the cookies down so that they are 1 inch thick. And then we're going to bake them for 10 to 11 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so now we're going to do our chilled dough version. So before I show you how the unchilled version came out, I want to cook the chilled dough version so that you can see both of them together. So the ingredients in the chilled version are the same exact ingredients. We're going to cream our butter and brown sugar together until it's light and fluffy. And then we will add an egg and vanilla extract and beat that together until it's incorporated. And now we're gonna add our flour, our salt, our baking powder, and our cornstarch. And our cornstarch will help our cookies keep a chewy texture. Okay, so we have our dough, and I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it in saran wrap to chill it overnight. And again, this is just gonna really help when I put the cookies out, because I want these cookies to be thick. I don't want them to spread out. And when you're using butter or some other kind of fat in the cookies, when it's room temperature and you put it in the oven, it will spread out because it doesn't take as long for the butter and the fat in it to melt. So, but if you chill it, then it gives the butter a chance to solidify, and then it doesn't melt as easy. So I'm just gonna take this dough, put it on my saran wrap here. You scrape the bowl nice and good, get all of the dough, all that goodness out. Now this recipe doesn't make a lot of cookies, but because they're so big, you don't need a lot of cookies. Okay, so do that. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and wrap this up nice and tight. And I'm gonna double layer it, so that the sides are all nice and covered. And then you'll see tomorrow when we take this out, it's gonna be a lot easier to work with. So I will see you guys tomorrow when we are ready to finish our cookies. All right guys, we are back. It is the next day. Our dough is very chilled. So we're gonna go ahead and shape this. Now this dough makes 7 cookies, which I know does not seem like a lot, but they are big cookies and they are thick cookies, and I personally can't eat an entire cookie by myself. Like, it takes me a couple, I save it for a couple different bites. So because it is so hard and the butter, it is really hot though, so I wanna get it quickly. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and shape it. All right, so our cookies are out, and I wanted to show you the difference that chilling the dough makes. So the cookies that I made the other day are right here. Look how they spread, and these didn't spread that much. They're still pretty thick, so they're gonna be nice and chewy on the inside. These spread a lot, so they're very thin. So anyway, I just wanted to show you the difference there. So these have to cool on our cooling rack until they're completely cool, and then we will frost them. Okay guys, so for the frosting for our cookies, we are going to use 6 tablespoons of butter, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is just under a stick. There are 8 tablespoons in a stick of butter, so we're going to use 6. Okay. Put this aside. And we are going to cream that together with 3 tablespoons of cookie butter, which looks a lot like peanut butter. So if you guys have not had cookie butter, you're missing out because it is delicious. It is made with those, I think they're called speculoos cookies. I know we used to get them like years ago. They used to give them to you on the airlines, but now you can like buy them in the store. They're made by Biscoff. And Biscoff also now sells cookie butter, which again is a lot like peanut butter, except made with cookies. All right, so let me get all this off there. There's our cookie butter that we are using. Let me wash my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna take our stand mixer. We're gonna put our butter and our cookie butter in our stand mixer with the whisk attachment. Okay, get this in, there we go. Okay, all right. And we're gonna whisk that together until it's nice and creamy. Okay, so we have those two creamed together. Now we are going to add in 3/4 cup of powdered sugar. And a tablespoon of heavy cream. And I am using this shelf-stable heavy cream from Trader Joe's. This is great because I don't have to keep cream in my refrigerator because I don't use it that much. And then it's ready when I want it. I just make sure that I put it in the refrigerator and chill it for 8 hours before I'm ready to use it. And there we have it. So we're gonna add those two in there. Make sure I get that little bit of butter down there. And we're gonna cream all of this together. Okay, so we have our cookies and we have our frosting. We're gonna go ahead and we're going to put our frosting on our cookies. And Once we get that done, we're gonna further decorate our cookies with some cookie crumbs from Biscoff Cookies. And I am being very generous with the frosting because I can be, because I made them. Okay, so we have that. Now we're gonna take and we're going to further decorate them with some Biscoff cookie crumbs. All right guys, so there you have it. We have now replicated the Biscoff butter cookie recipe. They look absolutely delicious. And again, like I said, I can only eat like a little bit of one because they're very rich. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment in the comment section and tell me what your favorite cookie is. All right guys, thanks for watching and I will talk to you soon. Bye.